I started learning English 3 years ago. And before that, I had been studying Spanish for 5 years since I was in high school. In the English language, words like ago, before, for, and since play an important role in expressing time and duration. While they may seem easy and straightforward, understanding how to use them correctly is important for effective communication. So today we are going to look at each of these words and gain a clearer understanding of their meaning and how they are used in everyday sentences. Welcome to English Speaking with Xoliswa. My name is Xoliswa, and today we are going to be looking at words that show or tell us about time relationships in sentences. So before we get started, if you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you have any questions for me, you can write them down below, or if you would like to share your own sentences, you can leave them down in the comment section. And I will correct any mistakes you might have and answer any questions you might have. Sorry for my chickens. Let's get started. So, understanding time relationships in English is very important because when we create sentences where we use words that show or express time related relationships, we have to have a better understanding of their meaning and also how to use them on a daily basis. So the very first word that we are going to look at is for. Now, we use for every day. Sometimes we just use it casually when we are speaking with our friends and we don't really understand why we use for instead of another word. So for is used to indicate or show a duration of time or period of time during which something has happened or will happen. So in simple terms, duration just means the length of time that something lasts or continues for. So it tells us the period of time between the start and the end of an event, action, or state. So duration tells us about when something started and how long it lasted. So from the beginning till the end, how long was it for? So let's look at the first example. I have been studying French for 5 years. So what are we looking at here? So we are looking at the duration in which the person studied French for. So from when they started studying French, which was in the first year, so they spent another 4 years to make up the 5 years in which the person studied French. So the duration of the study was 5 years, meaning from the first year until the last year in which you stopped studying French, you had a period of 5 years to study French. Example number 2. He will be away on vacation for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks tells us the duration in which the person is going to spend on vacation. So the period of the vacation is 2 weeks. From the very first day the person leaves for their vacation until they come back, it's 2 weeks. I hope 4 was clear, and we can move on to the second term that we are going to look at. So term number 2. since. Now, just like for, we use since every day. Now, since is used to specify a starting point in time for an action or situation that continues to the present or to indicate when something began. So since just tells us when something started or when something began. So, for example, example number 1. I have lived in this city since 2005. So, the action of living in the city started in 2005 and it continues until this day because I'm still living in the city. So it tells us when I started living in the city, which in this case was 2005. I'll say the sentence again. I have lived in this city since 2005. So I started living in 2005. Example number 2. She has been my friend since elementary school. Meaning our friendship started or began when we were in elementary school and continues. So continues till this day. So since elementary school indicates or shows us when the friendship started. The next word that we are going to look at is before. So before is used to indicate that one event or action that happened prior to another event or a specific time. So prior just means before. So it tells us about the event that happened before another one or before a specific time. Let's look at the example. So example number 1. She finished her work before dinner. So she had work to do and she decided to do her work before having dinner. So she completed her work before having dinner. So whether it was cooking dinner or making dinner or actually eating dinner or having dinner, but before she did that, she finished her work. She finished her work before dinner. She did that first activity and completed it before moving on to the next one, which in this case is dinner. Example number 2. We need to leave before the concert starts. So, for example, leaving should happen before the concert starts. So, we should leave prior to the concert starting. So, meaning we have to do this activity before this happens or before this activity starts or happens. Our next and final word is ago. Now, ago is used to indicate a specific point in the past, counting backward from the present. Okay, I'll say that again. So ago is used to indicate or show a specific point in the past, counting backward from the present. So when we count backwards from now, it tells us about a specific time in the past. For example, I met her 3 years ago. So what does that tell us, or what does that mean? So that means that the meeting happened 3 years before the present time. So they met 3 years before the present time, the time that we are in. Number 2, so the second example, they moved to a new house a month ago. So the moving into a new house happened a month ago before the present time. So they moved 30 days ago, which was a month ago, when you count backwards from the present time or from now. So those were the 4 words that we were looking at today. So one thing to remember is that these words are very important when we are expressing and understanding temporal relationships in English sentences. So before we end today's discussion, I want us to do an exercise just to see if everyone is on the same page or if everyone understands what we discussed today. So I think we have about 8 questions. And in these questions, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer each one. And then I'll give you the answer just so you can see whether you got it correct or not. Number 1. I have been working at this company 5 years. So, which word should we add? So, I have been working at this company 5 years. If 4 was your answer, then you got it correct. I have been working at this company for 5 years. Reason being, it tells us the duration. It talks about the duration, which is 5 years, that this person has worked in this company for. Number 2, they have been living in the same neighborhood. They got married. Again, they have been living in the same neighborhood. They got married. If your answer was since, you are correct. They have been living in the same neighborhood since they got married. So, what does it tell us? It tells us the beginning of what is happening. So in this case, them living in the neighborhood, when did it start? So it tells us when they started living in the neighborhood, meaning we should use since. So since they got married, they have been living in the neighborhood. They started living in the neighborhood when they got married. Question number 3. The package should arrive at your doorstep in 2 days. So make sure you order it in a few days, the event. So the package should arrive at your doorstep in 2 days. So make sure you order it a few days, the event. If you got before, you are correct. So what should happen? So the package should arrive before the event. So the package should arrive at your doorstep in 2 days. So make sure you order it a few days before the event. Probably they're going to use the package for the event. So that's why they need to order it before the event actually happens. Number 4. He left the room a few minutes, you entered. He left the room a few minutes, you entered. If your answer was before, that is correct. So before you entered, he left the room. Let's do number 5. She has known how to play the piano. She was a child. She has known how to play the piano. Was a child. If you got since, you are correct. So it tells us when she learned how to play the piano. So since she was a child, so she started playing the piano when she was a child. So number 6, we haven't visited the museum a long time. If your answer was 4, you are correct. We haven't visited the museum for a long time. So the duration in which we haven't visited the museum. I moved to the city a decade for a job opportunity. I moved to the city a decade for a job opportunity. If your answer was ago, that is correct. So counting from now and moving backwards, it has been a decade since he moved to the city for a job opportunity. And the last question that we are going to do, the concert starts at 7:30 p.m. So please arrive at the venue well in advance, at least half an hour. If your answer was before, then you are correct. So it tells us the concert will start at 7:30. So you need to arrive in the venue before the concert starts. So at least a half an hour before it starts, meaning you have to be there before the actual event, which is the concert, starts. So I hope you all enjoy that and you learned a lot. If you have any further questions, please leave them down below, and please don't be shy to leave your own sentences and create your own sentences, and I will be happy to learn.